All right, guys, welcome to another episode of the Clean Libertarian Podcast. And this is a special edition because I have the most beautiful girl in the world, the coolest person I know, my daughter, Little Clean Libertarian. That's what we're going to call you. How does that sound?
That sounds good.
So, pretty much, just wanted to ask you a couple of things.
Okay.
Have a little conversation.
Okay.
Let the audience get to know you.
Okay.
Okay. Let's talk about this. How old are you?
I'm 12.
You're 12.
Yes.
I thought you were... No, I'm playing. I knew you were 12. I knew you were 12.
12 and a half.
12 and a half. That's important.
Yeah.
So, you know, your aunt used to say she was a teenager.
A teenager?
A teenager. Before she would hit 13, she was a teenager. What do you think about that?
Well, I call myself a tween because that's what class I'm taking.
You did what?
I'm calling myself a tween because that's what class I'm taking. The tween life class.
Tween.
Tween.
What does tween mean?
Like in between.
Huh. In between what?
Kid and teenager.
Okay. So, that's a little strange. But I can go with that. That's cool. So, here's what I wanted to know. I wanted to know what it's like, first of all, being a kid who has two homes.
It's awkward sometimes because I see dads and moms together.
Yeah.
So it makes it awkward, but then I realize I get two of that.
You get bonus.
Yeah.
You get bonus.
Everything.
Bonus everything. You
Pretty
get two
much.
Christmases.
2 birthdays.
2 birthdays.
Well, actually, several birthdays because of split grandparents too.
Oh yeah, yeah. I didn't think about that.
Because usually grandparents work together if the parents are together.
You're killing it, then, right?
Pretty much.
That's what that means. Yeah, you're out here just killing the game, right? So, tell me, like, you know, like, what's that like for you?
It's so one time in around first grade.
Yeah.
This kid, I told her, she was like, "How are your parents?" I was like, "They're not together." They're like, "Oh, they got divorced." I was like, "They were never married." She's like, "Oh, so then they're not your real parents?" It's like, "No, they're my real parents." She's like, "No, they're not, since they were never married."
First off, who is this person?
I forgot. She's one of my old friends.
Okay. Does she still say this to you?
No, I don't. She's not my friend anymore. Because of schools. Because I went to Central.
Yeah, we're not going to say... Don't say the names of the schools.
Okay.
So we're
going to cut that out.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
Central's fine. We can say that. But, like, she went to the other school. She didn't go to this school anymore.
Yeah. She doesn't go to my new school, I don't think.
Okay.
I forgot who it was. I just remember, like, hearing it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So, let me ask you this. You know why that's wrong, right?
Yeah, because it doesn't really make any sense whatsoever.
No, it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. No. But most importantly is that, like, parents isn't like a marriage thing.
Yeah.
Right?
It's a birth thing.
Right. Like a stepdad or a stepmom, that is a marriage thing.
Yeah.
But not like, yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. What anything else, though?
It's all I've lived with, so it's really normal to me. But a lot of other people, it's weird to them. So they ask me a lot of questions about it too.
Do they?
Same questions that you're asking.
Okay. Well, how do you answer those questions? Like, what questions do they ask you? Let's do that.
They're like, "Oh, is it really weird? Who do you like more?" I was like, I don't know. I've lived with both of them my entire life.
Yeah.
So I can't really choose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of a... I mean, we both love you. I know we both treat you real good.
Yeah.
I treat you better, right? No, we can't say that. I'll get in trouble. But we both know it's true, right?
Yeah.
So what's so let's talk about last year you did online school. You didn't do in-person school. We put you in an online school. What did you think about that?
I did not like it because
didn't?
I like socializing.
I need you to talk towards the microphone. That'll help me out.
Well,
there you go.
I like socializing.
You like socializing?
I like socializing.
So that's the part that you missed.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah. Well, and so during that school year, you weren't able to see your friends.
Nobody.
Nobody.
Much.
Yeah, you were pretty much
except
isolated.
like my neighbors.
Yeah. And that got old quick, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. What about this year?
Well, it's really fun. I like it. It's weird though because it's my first year of junior high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're just not getting around.
Yeah.
You staying away from them boys?
Yeah.
You better.
I am.
You better. How old do you have to be?
16.
16. I think we said 18, but
You said 16.
I don't know about that. Yeah, you're getting a little too big for your britches there, kiddo. But so like, you know, you've gotten in. Did you have to, since you took a year off of the school system, you know, that you know you went to the online school, now you're back into the public schools. Like, have you had to make new friends, or do you still have friends that you had before you took the year off?
I still have friends that I had.
Yeah?
Yeah. But there's people I don't know because it's pretty much combining all the schools because it's all in middle school.
Yeah?
Yeah. So I've made a lot more friends.
I mean, you're a popular kid, right?
I wouldn't say popular.
It seems like you are. You're always on that phone, so I can just imagine that everybody's talking to you, right?
Probably.
Oh, well, that's great. You know, your dad was not. I was not popular.
No.
I was a nerd. I'm still a nerd, you know, but yeah. Well, I'm proud of you, you know. You're doing good. You're making good grades. You're doing all of those things. What do you think about, because you started volleyball, so you finally started a sport. What do you think about that?
I love it. It's it's pretty easy because with soccer that I used to play, it was very difficult because it was more about the amount of stamina.
Yeah.
And this is more about focus.
Yeah.
So this helps me with both pretty much school and volleyball.
Right. So what do you think is your favorite thing about volleyball?
Like getting to know the people. It's
so
very
the social aspect.
Yeah, that's probably my favorite part. The second favorite part, though, is the competition. It's very exciting.
Yeah, it is exciting. I know that, like, it's been cool. Hopefully my schedule changes in your next season. I'll be able to come watch more of your games.
Yeah.
But, you know, I remember, because, you know.
I've gotten way better at my serves.
Have you gotten way better on your serves?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
They go farther.
I've seen, you know, I saw the videos, but I need to be there in person, so.
I can show you tomorrow.
Yeah, you can. We'll go do that. How about that?
Yeah.
We'll go
I
practice.
can teach you how to play volleyball.
No, your dad is not going to be good at sports.
Well, I'm going to make you.
You're going to make me?
Yeah.
Okay. You got a deal. So, and I'm trying to think of the best way to ask you about this. So, what do you think about the government?
I don't know. I try not to get involved with that stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's an awkward thing because I don't really know what to think.
You don't know what to think?
Yeah.
Well, you think whatever you want to think. You know? We've had some talk. So let me ask you this. What do you do if the police knock on the door?
Do you have a warrant?
That's right. That is absolutely correct. What do you think about taxes?
It doesn't really make any sense.
It doesn't, right?
Right, because it's adding more money into what the government has, which is already a lot, and it's using it for things they messed up on, pretty much. Yeah.
You were smart, kid. You are really smart. Yeah.
Because they're using those costs to use for the costs that they made.
Yeah. So what do you mean?
Like, if they mess up, they use our money.
Yeah.
To fix the mess up pretty much.
Okay. They use our money to fix their mess up. How about this? So, if there's a business, and a business does bad, like gives bad service. Like let's say a burger place in town opens up and they have really bad burgers. The burgers aren't ever good. People do nothing but complain. Do you think that business is going to stay open?
No.
They'll probably close, right?
Very soon.
The bad thing about, government and taxes is that they don't ever close.
Right.
They can do bad all they want. Do you think there's anything the government does right?
I mean, we have the roads.
The roads. Okay.
That's a good thing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they also use that money for the roads and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And they use it for things we need.
Like what?
Like the roads.
It's funny that you're making that connection there. But okay. There are roads. They do exist. Do you think roads would exist without tax money?
It depends how it would happen.
Yeah?
Yeah. Like, who's directing it?
Who do you think should direct it?
I don't know.
No?
Because I don't know the people in the road. Because if it was a really good person, then most likely they would find out a way because they know it's good for our environment.
Yeah. I would agree with that. So, you're 12. I'm 35-ish. We'll say that. When you're my age, what do you hope to see has changed in the world?
I'm not sure. Like, there's less commotion.
There's less commotion?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like, what do you mean commotion?
Like, with Donald Trump and Joe Biden. That's a lot of commotion.
That is a lot of commotion.
Because they're pretty much fighting against each other for really no reason.
Yeah. What do you think about Joe Biden?
I'm not sure because I don't know a lot about him, really.
Yeah.
I just know that they're fighting, which doesn't make any sense. Because it is what it is.
Man, I wish everybody was like you. You know that? Like, you're very chill. It's weird how when adults, we get older, we forget to be chill. We make big fusses out of nothing, The way I see it is that when people like Donald Trump and Joe Biden get as much power as they got,
then they can use that power for not things that you should use that power for.
Yeah, pretty much. It's kind of like, in school how you have bullies. It's kind of like if the bully was the principal.
Then there's no stopping.
Right.
Because what principal's going to listen to some kids?
Right.
Yeah.
Pretty much. I think we hit the nail on the head with that, don't you? But, here's the thing is that no matter what, as you go along, I just want you, and like I tell you, just always think, stand up for what you believe is right. That's what my mom told me. You're Gigi. She always said, stand up for what you believe is right.
I can see her saying that.
Yeah, I can see her saying that too. She said that to me a lot, but maybe...
she says that to me too.
Does she say it to you? Oh, that makes me happy. That warms my heart. That warms my heart quite a bit. So you want to see less commotion in the world whenever you're my age. What else?
Like more help because the environment is pretty bad.
What do you mean, like
pollution?
Pollution? Yeah.
Nobody's really thinking about that stuff. Nobody's gonna think it's just pollution.
So I think that kind of from what I see, because I agree, I think that we need to take care of our environments that we live in, especially. And me,
because we live here.
We live here.
It's the only place.
Absolutely. And, I do fishing and I like outdoor stuff. I like hanging out. I definitely don't want to go to a lake if it's had, chemicals dumped in it or whatever.
Yeah.
And so I
feel like we should find a better solution for what we're doing.
What do you mean?
If oil, if that gets into our seas, then that, like, it has, but if it gets more into our seas, then that can cause a really bad effect because of, like, the food chain.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'd agree with that.
You can go downstorm really bad.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. Kind of like, well, I guess you're not old enough to remember, but they had that one oil leak in the Gulf of Mexico. They've had a lot. But it's like, you see the oil leak happen, and then you see all the fish washing up on shore, all those animals dying. Like, I don't like that. But how do we stop that from happening?
I don't know. We just have to find a solid solution, but it's going to take more than a few people.
Yeah?
I feel like people should get more involved in it than they are.
What do you mean?
Like, the government should start thinking about that more.
But we just said the government was like a bully, right?
Yeah, that's why they should rethink their decisions.
What do you think about the kids in the schoolyard in that scenario? The kids coming together with the solution.
Then they can potentially talk to the principal's boss.
Why couldn't the kids do it?
No, the kids could.
Themselves, right?
Yeah, like if not just a few people, all of them. Or
Yeah.
most of them for
Yeah.
the part.
I think I would vote for you for president. How about that? You want to be president when you're older?
No.
No, why not?
It's too much.
You hear the
It's
dog?
too
I bet they
scary.
can hear the dog. That's Bodie in the background, y'all, that you hear rustling around. But why don't you want to be president?
Because it's too much trouble. It's too scary.
It's too scary?
Because you have all that people depending on you.
Yeah. People wanting you to make the right decisions.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that it's possible that, you give a lot of power to somebody and they can do something good with it? Or do you think that having that much authority always will have a bad outcome?
Not always.
Not always?
It depends who it is.
Yeah?
Like, if you know they're bad, like they've done bad stuff in the past, who knows that it won't change? But it might change still.
Yeah.
There's a possibility. You just have to know for sure.
Yeah? How do you know for sure?
Test. You can take tests.
Give them a test?
Yeah.
What kind of test?
I don't know, like, what would they do test?
Yeah? Okay.
Like, give them fake power.
Ooh, that's a good idea. Give them fake power.
Like, make them believe they have the power. And
Like, put them in a small city and say, like, you run this. And they're just all actors.
Yeah.
I like that
Or,
idea.
like, principal of the school.
Yeah? And see how they act with that, huh?
If they act horribly, then you know that you're doing something wrong.
Mm-hmm. How is your principal of your school?
I haven't met them yet.
That's good.
Because there's several principals, like, according to last names.
Let me tell you, when your dad was in school, he had already met all the principals. I promise you. I was in their office multiple times getting in trouble.
Well, I know my principal. It's
Yeah.
Miss Davis.
Yeah?
I don't think she's very nice. Because, like, she's the one that's up for, like, the dress codes and stuff.
Oh, she's like the discipline.
Mm-hmm.
She does the disciplining up there.
It's A to D, last names.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So she's over you specifically.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
That's how the school is.
Yeah?
I don't know why. I don't really like it.
No?
No. Like, because I understand them power separating it,
Yeah?
but, like, I feel like you should trust one person.
Yeah? So, what do you mean?
Like,
You should trust everybody or just one person?
I feel like you should trust at least two people because it's 7th and 8th grade school.
Uh-huh.
So 7th grade, 8th grade. Who do you trust the most?
What are you talking about?
I don't know. Like, who do you trust the most out of, let's say, a group of friends?
Yeah?
If you know some of them are not too good, then you're obviously not going to choose them. Let's say it's down to 3, and you don't know who to choose.
Okay.
Then, obviously, you'd split that power.
So you're talking about with the principals?
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm following you. Because you were talking about your schoolmates. I'm like, does the principal not trust anybody in the school? Like, that's what I was. That's what I thought you were talking about.
Mm-mm.
Your daddy's. No, I'm a little silly, aren't I?
A little bit.
Do you think I'm a nerd?
No, not really.
Not really.
No.
Maybe a little bit.
You're better than the other dads.
That makes my day. Thank you. I appreciate you saying that. You don't have any other dads.
No, then like my friends' other dads.
Oh, bam! You hear that? You hear that? Other friends, other dads. Right? You think they'll hear this?
Probably not.
Probably not ever, huh? Well, this is fun. I like having you on. And I don't know. I like hanging out with you. And you know what's cool is we'll be able to listen to this years and years from now. That's pretty neat, huh?
I wonder if it's going to be like what we're thinking of right now.
What do you think it'll be like in 5 years from now?
I feel like it'll be just a tiny bit less commotion because over the years we've been making progress. The progress growing down.
Yeah.
Progress growing down. But I feel like with the progress that we're actually making, we could potentially have a little bit more progress and keep that progress.
What progress have you seen?
The progress that I've seen is, I'm not sure. I just know that there's progress because I don't know. I just know that there is.
Something to think about, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I don't know. I don't think we're terrible. I still have you. I still have Hill. We still got the dogs. I got the dog snoring in the background. I wonder if y'all can hear that out there. Maybe you can. Maybe you can't.
Let's be quiet and see if we can hear it.
Nah, he's gone. He stopped snoring now. But
he's a loud snorer. He's louder than you.
Yeah, he is louder than me. Take it back. I don't snore.
What do you mean you don't snore? You snore.
Do I snore?
Yeah.
No.
Yes, you do.
Wow. Well, that's disappointing.
I sometimes talk in my sleep. I found that out, and I was disappointed.
Wow. Do you say weird stuff?
I don't know. I just remember I woke up one time, and I said, "Grape pie, please."
Grape pie?
A grape pie, please.
Wow. A grape pie?
I've never had.
Like the fruit?
I've never had that.
What on earth?
So in my dream, I was like in this bakery, and this girl was like, "Pick a pie." I was like, "Grape pie, please." And then I woke up. I was like, "What?" I said that out loud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I've never even heard of a grape pie. This might be.
Either.
I've heard of grape jelly.
You
You could just put grape jelly in a pie and make that happen.
Or you could like mash up grapes and then mix it with grape jelly.
Oh my goodness.
That sounds amazing.
Let's do this. Are you ready to do this? We're gonna make it $1 million off this grape pie invention.
We have to have some help from Gigi and Granny.
Yeah, we might need some help from them. I bet they'd be able to help us out with that.
Granny's the professional pie maker.
She is.
She makes the best pecan pie.
Dude, she does. For those of y'all listening in, my granny is the best of the South. I guarantee it. That woman can cook. And I know everybody says that about their granny, but I am saying it about mine.
So I've only ever had her her pecan pie.
Yeah.
And then one time I tried the store-bought pie.
Yeah.
And it was disgusting compared to Granny's pie.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's like. It tastes like sweet and natural.
Yeah.
It tastes really good.
Does it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Remember she used to make plum jelly.
I've never heard of that.
It was like the sand plums. They grow at the back of her property. You know where the anyway, they grow
where the old pool was?
Well, way back in there. But she would we'd pick plums and then she'd make them. And I'd eat it all.
I've never had plums or plum pie.
We'll have to
plum
go get
jelly.
some. We'll have to go down there and get some next summer when they start growing, or spring. Well, you're the coolest kid I know. I might be a little biased, but you're the coolest kid I know, and I think you're so cool. In fact, I wanted all my friends and audience to meet you and be able to hear from a 12-year-old who I think has a really good head on her shoulders. You know, you do really good in school. You're starting to pick up on sports. You're back at, because I saw during that year when you were in online school, like how depressed you were. You were sad. You know, it wore on you, and just seeing the complete turnaround this year has been really neat. You know, it makes me really happy
because I get to like see my friends almost every day again.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's fun. It's like the thing is, it makes me actually look forward to school.
That is cool. So long as your grades are good, I'm happy. And so far, your grades have been good. And you know what? You're holding up to your end of the bargain, kid. I'm happy. You know, you make me really proud. Is there any questions you have for me?
What do you think about the... Wait, no, I already know.
Yeah, what do I know? What do you think I think about the government?
Taxation is theft.
Taxation is theft. You're right.
It's stupid.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not sure. What
Not
else?
sure?
That's all I know.
Okay.
Pretty much. Because you have that flag.
Yeah.
You had that flag.
Yeah.
What happened to it? Did you throw it away?
No, I don't know what happened to it, actually. I think it got old and weathered up.
I know it got torn up.
Yeah, it got torn up pretty good.
In the wind at our last house.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pretty good.
So that's the other thing that happened that was cool. So you went back to school, and then we got this house, too.
I knew that. I went to this house, and then I went back to school.
Yeah, it was summer break still when we got this house.
It was like at the edge of summer break.
At the edge of it, yeah. And we got this house. So, two good things, you know? You've just been killing it. 2021 has been your year, kid. Hadn't it?
Pretty much.
Except for you fell down on your skateboard today.
And I sprained my wrist and I had to get a splint.
Dang it, man. You got to be careful.
I know. It's only this side. This side's completely fine.
You just nailed one side.
I know. So I have a scratch on my elbow that's been bleeding a lot, and then I had to get a splint, and then right here on the side of my knee I got a huge scratch.
Yeah.
And then on the other side, nothing's wrong whatsoever. No scratches. Bruise, I don't know what from. Another bruise, I don't know what from.
Dang.
Another bruise, I don't know what from.
Dang, you're a little...
I just wake up and I have bruises.
What? You wake up and you have bruises like every day now?
Not every day. It's just like every now and then.
Well, I think that's part of being a kid, you know?
Like, you don't notice them, and then you wake up, and then you notice them.
Well, like, I would run around. I'd run around crazy everywhere. And, like, when I skateboarded, I remember I fell off and broke both my wrists on my skateboard a lot. I fell off bikes so many times. I was riding on the back of a friend's go-kart, and I fell off, and my leg got stuck in between the brake and the wheel, and he dragged me. That was a bad one. That one was not fun.
What happened? What broke?
Nothing broke on that. That's the weird thing. Like, nothing broke. It just, like...
And then on your skateboard, that doesn't go even half as fast.
I know. That's weird, right?
Well, I mean, like, it's because you're controlling it. And
yeah.
You don't, like, if you look around for 1 second.
Yeah.
It's just, anything can happen.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I would agree with that assessment. I would agree with that assessment.
It's fun, but whenever that happens, it's totally not fun.
Totally not fun.
Totally not fun.
What is something that you would like to learn by this time next year?
I'm not sure.
Not sure?
Mm-hmm. He's snoring so loud.
I know he is.
He got farther away and he got louder.
He's a goober.
But I'm not sure.
No?
I'd like to learn how to make granny's pie.
we can do that. That's doable now.
Mm-hmm. Because now we got the stove back.
Now we got our stove back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Rocking in the free world. Right?
Hillary's got to make that shepherd pie again.
Oh my God.
So
that
good.
was good. That was really good.
That was the best idea
But
ever
now
had.
we're back on, now Hillary and I are back on keto.
Oh.
Yeah, now.
I remember that like one keto pie you made. It has like bacon in it.
Yeah.
Had spinach.
Yeah.
I forgot what else I had. And then you couldn't remember what it was. And I couldn't remember what it was. So we couldn't have it. We still can't have it because I don't know what it is still.
Well.
It was in our old house and it was just you and me.
Huh. I can't remember. I don't know.
I remember I was in my room and then you gave it to me and I had it. And it was the best pie ever. And then you made it again. It was the best pie ever still. It's not really pie. It's more of...
Quiche? You talking about quiche with the eggs and the spinach?
No, it was like in pie form.
Yeah.
I don't know. I had bacon in it.
Yeah.
It was just bacon and spinach.
It was just bacon and spinach.
Pretty much. I don't know.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, maybe I'll figure that out. I'll do a little research and see if I can't find that for you, okay?
Okay.
Deal?
Deal.
All right. What would you like to say to everybody out there in the audience who's listening?
Thank you for listening.
Yeah. I second that. You know, I got some really cool people who listen in. I'm going to bring you back on later on at some point in time. We'll see how the audience reacts and see what kind of questions they have. Because I'm sure they got some. They got to, right?
And then we could do like a Q&A.
We could do a Q&A. You hear that, folks. Like, get a hold of me. Get a hold of little Clean Libertarian here. And let us know what you want to hear, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I think we're going to wrap it up with that. Here, this is the song of the day. See if you want to tell people about it. This is, can you pronounce that?
Paul Baraboo.
Paul Baraboo, and the song is called
10 Things.
10 Things. Now this, you were listening to it before.
It's really good.
Describe it.
I don't know how to describe it. I never know how to describe songs. It's just really good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I like it. I dig it quite a bit. So, anyways, with that, thank you so much for hanging out with me.
No problem.
And
You're my dad, so I have to.
You kind of have to. And I love you, and I'm proud of you.
I love you, too.
And we love all of you guys out there, too. Thanks a lot for tuning in, and here is 10 Things.
Name 10 things you want to do before you die and then go do them. Name 10 places you really want to be before you die and then go to them. Name 10 books you want to read before you die and then go read them. Name 10 songs you want to hear again before you die. Get all your friends together and scream them. Because right now, all you have is time, time, time. Yeah, but someday that time will run out. That's the only thing you can be absolutely certain about. Think of all the things that are wrong with your life and then fix them. Think of all the things that you love about your life. Be thankful you are blessed with them. Think of all the things that hold you back and realize that you don't need them. Think of all the mistakes you have made in your life. Make sure that you never repeat them. Because right now, all you have is time, time, time. Yeah, but someday that time will run out. That's the only thing you can be absolutely certain about. Name 10,000 reasons why you never want to die. Go and tell someone who might have forgotten. Try to list the endless reasons why it's good to be alive, and then just smile for a while about them. Soon the sun will rise and another day will come. Soon enough the sun will set, another day will be gone. And right now, all you have is time, time, time. Yeah, but someday that time will run out. That's the only thing you can be absolutely certain about.